Over to you, Claudia. How are you this morning?
Fine, and you?
I'm well, thank you. Have a good weekend?
Yes, awesome, Taryn. Just goes so quickly.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Hopefully
yes.
it's a good week ahead for us.
Yes, let's get into it. Okay, so today's topic is going to be around captaining your own ship. So I'm drawing the analogy of a captain, you know, in steering a ship and versus our life, and how do we lead and direct ourselves in our own lives. So if we think about a captain of a ship, what are his responsibilities? And that's very much so taking ultimate responsibility and accountability for everything regarding the ship, where the ship is going, but also the maintenance of the ship and you know, all the workings and functioning of the ship. Now, if we look at our own lives, when we allow ourselves to be influenced by other people constantly, and we're not sure of ourselves, we cause absolute chaos in our lives because we're not living truly to ourselves. That comes up often when we doubt ourselves, and we tend to want to speak to somebody else or get somebody else's opinion, and maybe even just we're seeking approval because we're judging ourselves.
And that happens so often, doesn't it? You kind of veer off and then you find your way back again.
Yes, and that's okay too, and it's great to find your way back again. Unfortunately, sometimes we tend to get stuck in that, thinking, you know what, if I don't show up like this, or if I don't like, you know, going to a particular place, or if I don't do a particular hobby like somebody else does, or even, you know, choose a career in a certain line, then I'm not going to be accepted. And we talk to ourselves like that, and often what we do is we try and steer our lives in a way to please others. We must stop being people pleasers. Please ourselves. You know, just take on being the captain of your own ship and reduce that anxiety within yourself, because when we try and live according to other people's wishes and to try and fit in, what we're doing is putting ourselves aside and what's important to ourselves. And it's okay to be different. It's okay to, you know, choose a different career path. It's okay to speak differently. It's okay to wear something differently. So my message here is, you know what, you want to reduce your stress. You want to be happy and feel fulfilled within yourself. So you need to stop giving away your personal power. Stop just listening to other people and say, you know what, let me be the captain of my own ship. It's okay. Everybody has different needs at different times, and rise up for yourself. That way, you'll actually feel fulfilled at the end of the day, own your life, own where you're going. Because who's going to be there to steer your ship if you listen to 5 other people?
No one but you at the end of the day.
Exactly. So as a start to the week, just reflect in who's steering your ship, who's captaining your ship, and go in the direction that brings you fulfillment and you happiness, and you'll find your stress reduces, and suddenly you'll feel that happiness within, and that you're achieving something great for yourself, not for others.
I absolutely love that, Claudia, and it's so spot on, and what a good way to start off the week. I mean, we all lose track. We all kind of take a lot of what other people say. We kind of, what in Afrikaans says, wat anders opinies is meer than your own at the end of the day, you know?
Yes.
You find value in someone else's opinion more than yourself. And unfortunately, it does. It knocks your confidence down. You start questioning yourself, your self-worth, where you should be going, because, you know, other people know more about yourself than you at the end of the day. And that's not nice. People shouldn't really be doing that. And I think a lot of people take a bit of a back foot when it comes to that. I know I've been guilty of it. And then you kind of have to move those people out of your lives too. Don't you feel that those are kind of negative people that tend to give you your horrible feedback and give you their 10-cent side on the side? And like you say, you lose control of your own ship. You're not the captain of your own life anymore because you're living for others, which is just so sad, isn't it?
Yes, and it puts you under a lot of pressure because it's difficult to rise up to other people's expectations all the time. You know, you actually start becoming a person who you're not. And that's where you question yourself. And often we even say, you know what, I can't do this, or I must do more for that person because they need it. I don't want to upset them. But in the meantime, you're upsetting yourself, and you keep putting yourself aside. So embrace that personal power, take it in as a strength, and just acknowledge yourself and do things for yourself. It doesn't mean that you need to be nasty to other people. Just acknowledge that we're a bit different and embrace yourself. Exactly. And your individuality, and do what gives you
Absolutely love it.
happiness and joy, and that's where you'll get your
Claudia, this
fulfillment.
message has been so inspirational. I think it's such a way to kickstart the week. Thank you so, so much.
Awesome.
Guys, take your life back, embrace every moment, embrace who you are. We're all unique and there's nothing wrong with that, and that's what makes you special. Just want to say thank you so much to our Performance Coffee sponsors. Our coffee every morning is absolutely delicious. As you can see, we are all kick-started here with our morning coffee. Thank you to our dealer, Jora Coffee Machines and Saltrock Coffee as our morning show coffee sponsors. We absolutely are so grateful for you early in the mornings. We're going to go to a quick ad break, and after the ad break, we're going to be speaking to Neville and Helen from John Law Reptile Park.